And welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. The beers are still out, that's perfectly fine. I got a beer mail from Jordan, and this is the beer, well, one of the beers that was in said beer mail. This beer I punctured when I was opening the package. It's the first time I've ever done that too, and look at how tiny that puncture mark is. This must be the cheapest can ever, because the knife I was using is the cheap. Oh fuck! Look at it. No. It must have already been slashed, and I just punctured it because my knife cut was banged right back up because I was just cutting just the tip of a piece of tape so I could break the rest of the tape. So that is a pretty good gash on the can. With a tiny little pinprick. I took this in the eye, I took it in the nose, it soaked one of the pipe insulations that he was using. Anyway. So we are drinking a 5% alcohol beer. This is Brewhouse Pilsner. Refreshingly honest. Premium quality. I've been asked to do some Brewhouse beers before and all that. Now, I'm going to put this out there right away. The beer just arrived today. It's fairly warm. There was a big white head on the beer, so it looked really good when I poured it, but I had to finish my unboxing video before I came back to it. Crystal clear golden color. It looks like a Pilsner should look. It does look the part of a Pilsner. Smell. Out of the can, it kind of has like a Euro lager smell, so it kind of smells the part of a Pilsner out of the can. Out of the glass, it kind of smells like an ice beer, just sugar fortified corn. Let's try it. Cheers. Okay. Soft. Light. Very light bodied. Very soft carbonation. A little sweet twang of malt up at the forefront. A slight sulfuric water taste, like very hard water, akin to a lot of European breweries. A slight grassy note. There's almost an alcohol astringency coming off of it at 5% alcohol, which is just kind of weird. It kind of gives you a slight little teeth wiggle, but grainy, sweet, slightly grassy bitterness. All in all, this is a fine budget Pilsner. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. And it's at room temperature, so, I mean, cold, I could just imagine this would just go down real easy. Yeah, I actually have almost zero problem with this. It doesn't smell all that good. Doesn't feel that good when it hits you in the eye. Other than that, though, it drinks rather well. I was hoping I'd have a bad review with it. I was hoping it was going to suck. It's strange to say that, but I was hoping it would suck. And that hope mostly comes from the fact that I've had so many good reviews lately where nothing's been under a 5 that I'm due for a suckage. I'm due for a full-on suckage, and this wasn't it. So, I mean, I'm impressed with that. Out of 10 on this beer, it's kind of more Euro lager than Pilsner. Needs a little bit more grassiness and a little bit more spiciness on the hops to hit full-on Pilsner for me. But that being said, super drinkable. No problem with it at all. It kind of reminds me of say, like domestic version of like a Daub or a Hollandia. I'm not big fans of either of those, but I like this better. It just drinks cleaner. Really, the only thing I have against it is kind of that alcohol burn that I'm getting. Like my throat is warming up drinking it, which is weird at 5% alcohol. Low-grade ingredients? I don't know. I don't care. It tastes fine. I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. I would not purchase it myself, but I'd have no problem if I was in Alberta at a party with somebody and all they had was Brewhouse Pilsner. Wouldn't bother me at all. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Bye.